this is going to be a problem for Kamala Harris because this should be every campaign ad that Donald Trump runs from here to the election. She says that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are always in sync, that they think the same things, they breathe the same air, they feel the same feelings. It's like E.T. and Elliot. They have a heart connection. He's going to turn her heart light on. Here we go. Here's Karine Jean-Pierre.
Safe to say that anything that she would put forward along these lines that also would have the backing of the president.
You can certainly say, or I can say, that they are partners in this. So they believe and certainly on the same page when we think about the economy, when we think about healthcare. They have to work through what their policies, ideas are, but the last 3.5 years, they've been in sync. They have been certainly on the same page, and I presume that will continue from here.
So they are fully in sync, and they have been, and they will be. Okay, so that means Harris owns everything that Biden did, and Biden owns everything Harris does. Alrighty then. Flashback, Kamala 2020. She says that she would close detention centers. Remember, she is not an open border czar. She's a tough on-crime prosecutor. And the astonishing attempt to swivel Kamala Harris into something she manifestly is not can only be effectuated by a monopolistic media. It's the only way to do it. Here she was in 2020. This is not long ago.
Hi, my name is Sally Hartman. I'm a volunteer with the Center for Worker Justice. Okay. I want to know, when you become president, would you be committing to close immigration detention centers?
Absolutely, on day one.
She would close the detention centers on day one, she says. Now she's campaigning as a tough on crime prosecutor. It's absolutely astonishing. Peter Doocy asked a pretty hilarious question at the White House press conference yesterday. He said, Kamala Harris is now running as a tough on the border prosecutor. He's saying that she is saying that she wants to increase the number of border patrol. She's saying that she wants to deport more people. She is now all of a sudden swiveling into a border hawk. So does it feel weird that she's repudiating Biden? And Karine Jean-Pierre's like, what? What now?
How long have you guys known that Vice President Harris does not think that President Biden is effective with his border policy?
I mean, that you're making a huge jump. Why? She did not say this. This is something that you are assuming. I don't understand why you would assume that. It's not true.
She has a campaign ad where she is saying they need more Border Patrol agents. If President Biden's doing such a good job, why do they need any more border agents?
We both believe that. The president does want more Border Patrol agents. You know who's getting in the way? Republicans in Congress. They're getting in the way. You know who else is getting in the way? The former president.
It's just unbelievable. It's just unreal. Listen, everything is volatile and chaotic right now. Security is top of mind for many Americans during these crazy times. Security for the country, security for our leaders, security for our families. But you're not financially secure if all your eggs are in one basket. Consider diversifying at least some of your savings today with the help of Birch Gold Group. Gold and silver are an excellent way to diversify your savings. They're a hedge against inflation, a physical asset that's in high demand globally. Through my friends at Birch Gold Group, you can own physical gold and silver in a tax-sheltered retirement account. That is correct. You can diversify an old IRA or 401k for no money out of pocket into an IRA in gold and silver. There's just one thing you can do today to secure your family's savings. Text BEN to 989898. Receive a free, no-obligation info kit to learn the role that precious metals play in your overall savings strategy. Again, text BEN to 989898. With an A-plus rating with the Better Business Bureau, thousands of happy customers, you can trust Birch Gold to help diversify your savings and secure your family's financial future. Text BEN to 989898 today. Honestly, with all the chaos going on in the world, diversification is just a smart strategy for you, for your family. Go check out Birch Gold right now by texting BEN to 989898 right now. Bernie Sanders at least points for honesty. The nice thing about Bernie is that Bernie is not a very bright egg. And so Bernie will just say the quiet part out loud. So here is Bernie Sanders, who is quickly morphing into a Muppet of Bernie Sanders in real time. Not sure what's going on with Bernie, but I guess as he gets older, he just turns into like a Muppet of himself. In any case, he says that he's asked on CNN, she keeps reversing her positions. And he's like, well, reversals are normal when you are lying so you can become president.
Talking about some of the policies that you care most about, she has reversed herself on some, like Medicare for all, on some parts of immigration policy, fracking. Does that give you cause for concern?
Well, look, she has to run her campaign, and I'm sure she is, talking to all kinds of people to come up with an agenda that will lead to victory in November.
Oh, she's running her campaign and she has to win. And so she's allowed to lie. Okay, it's all out there right in the open. She's a liar. The media are liars. The Democrats are lying to you. They will lie about her. They will pretend that she's a moderate. They'll pretend she didn't hold positions that she clearly held 5 seconds ago. They will pretend that she is a border hawk now, or that she fought inflation, or that she's in favor of a stable Middle East, that she's a moderate all across the spectrum. They will do all of that because they assume you're stupid and they assume that the echo chamber they have created is absolutely impenetrable. And if you ever attempt to penetrate the echo chamber, if you ever attempt to crack the seal on the cone of silence they've created around the American people, they react with the rage of the mad. That is what we are seeing over the course of the last 24 hours. It's what we're going to see from here all the way up until the election. Are you tired of the lies and the twist of the mainstream media talking points? Yeah, me too. Join me in my newest series, Fact, where I dismantle and bring truth to this tiring mainstream agenda.